Um, all right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream of the me doing a Christmas card because it seems like it'd be fun. I need to change the YouTube stream name. Christmas card. I don't care for the description. Save that. I need to change the category because this is not gaming. Um, is it entertainment? I don't think it's entertainment. Because I don't think people would find this entertaining. It's not music. Is it how to in style? I doubt that. What am I doing today? I guess it's entertainment. That makes it easy. I don't know what else to say it is, so I just gotta put on my other glove because deal with it. Your favorite streamer, not mine. I should probably have like some music on in the background. But I don't know what's royalty free and perfectly fine to use on stream, so use Spotify. Thanks. Alright, now I have to also look up the thing that I'm referencing, because that's fun. What am I referencing? Sonic 1-1. That is not a real place. It's Green Hill Zone, but what is this? Green Hill Zone. Okay, I just need to find a decent looking image, and then I'm gonna try to turn it into this card, or turn this card into it. I have blue and green paper. It should be simple for a background. If only it was easy, Shempton. Seems like Green Hill Zone is mostly known for this roundabout. I don't know. I don't know what this stuff's called. This topsy-turvy, twisty-turny. And let's go with the original Green Hill Zone, or one of the most early on versions. Ooh. Looks like I need less green than I thought, and much more brown and orange, perhaps. Alright, the difficulty will be immense with this one, because I can't draw or cut paper. I'm not particularly good at that either. So, this sucks. Happy holidays? Happy holidays, young Mari. Hope things are going well for you. Oh, wait, I have gloves on. This sucks. Okay, so guaranteed blue would be background, so I need to fold it to where it fits in the card. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Hey, look, it's pretty decent fold. What am I making? I'm making a Christmas card for a certain somebody in my family. And I just realized I don't have glue. So this is going to fall apart the moment I make it. Oh, I'll just have to deal with it. It's in the title, but yes, you are quite blind indeed. quite apparent. So if I were to do this, I guess the green would go about till half in the page, and then it'd be a little bit on the edge. Starting off from the... I know what I can do. I can draw it out with a pencil. Seems like around the midway point here, it starts to not no, it is low. It goes down because it's Green Hills. Maybe if I keep talking about it, people will eventually realize what I'm doing, because Green Hill Zone is quite obvious. So I think I want it around there for the bottom, and maybe around here for top. So there'd be a curve around this area. Seems like a pretty wide curve too, so I need to probably extend it a little more. Yeah, that's me going way too late. Gotta do this lightly so I can actually erase it later. Mm, stretched it a little too wide. I shouldn't be going for absolute perfection here because I'm not good at this. You guys can barely see what I'm doing, but like, I want to still try. It's still for a family member, you know what I mean? Like, even if I'm not good, I want to give it my all. Even if my all is still trash. I think that's pretty decent. So sweet and kind. Don't call me that. And there's two tikis over here. Each one pretty decent in size. This one's on the curve, so maybe I bring this one out a little more. You know, I really should think about what I'm doing. Never mind, of course. Because I am rude and crude, and I'm never a good person. So sad. Blame me. And then this one's one block taller than the others, so we get rid of a little height on you, and that should be fine. They have little faces. Why can't I take a compliment? I hate doing that. About four faces on you, and what looks to be squares. That's fine. And then three on the other. Looks like I did it well. Then what comes next is a very large circle, so I need something circular. Is this too big? That might be too big. I think that's too big. Because I still have to add a Christmas tree to this, since it's a Christmas card. But I can't have it be too small, because then it's not lore accurate. What's something that's a relatively decent circular shape? Found it. Is that too small? That might be too small. It's about as big as the thing on the laptop. Figured out what I could make it just as big. That's what we call a big brain thought. It is about as big as a piece of paper. It's a little bigger, but that's fine. Ooh. Ouch. This actually have been too small. Why are you red? I didn't tell you to turn red. Might just have to make a smaller circle. That'd be the best course of action, and then I wouldn't be as stupid. Well, this is where it starts to go up, and then it comes back around and out. So this is the circle in the middle. I need... Actually, is that the best way to do this? I could just draw it out 17 different times, which would end up with my sanity on the world. No. Anyway, sounds fun. So the way it goes is it keeps going straight. I should get a ruler. As good as I am at keeping straight lines, it's not my forte. We have my beginning and end. Now I want to make it rise at a slow pace. But this is good. Need to make sure I don't accidentally bend the card, because that'd be cringe. Okay. It shouldn't make it to here, so I think we start doing the large part. I'm still doing it too wide. This is too low. Oh gosh, this is going to be difficult. You know, this is a lot smoother than I thought it'd be. This is my main problem now. I'm starting too late again. Around the halfway point is when it would intersect with itself. So this, being about the halfway point, is when I want to start making it an actual circle instead of a low rise. Pretty decent, lightly treaded circle. It'll look better after, but gives a point of reference. I have to go over all of this with color anyway, so that's gonna be fun. You see this? Kinda. It's a little bright. I slanted that. Yeah, gosh. Just a little bit up there. Debating if I'm going to make it separate colors, because that's brown and I guess a light brown. Let me see if I can find those in here. Oh gosh. There's a lot of colors, and I don't know which ones look the most like this. Maybe bronze? Yeah, bronze is pretty close. And I just realized I should probably make cutouts using green paper. But bronze and not sand. What's this? Natural oak? Natural oak looks fine. I don't need a lot of green, just enough to make a couple faces, a background of trees, and oh gosh, I need a lot of green. Hitting against the phone directly is not ideal. I'd say this isn't too bad for a novice. Yeah, pretty close to the midway point. Maybe I could have elongated it a little. I don't need to add all the details. I'm not going for that. That'd be a terrible idea. Lip one, two. Okay, that's a third lip. But it does have a darkness here. Oh, actually. Oh, you guys can't see again. This is bright. Is, if I turn this off. Ah, that doesn't help. Let me try changing the color of the light in the room. Because for some reason it decided to be red. Even though that's not one of the colors it should be. There you are. Nice and white. Yeah, you can see it a little better. If I put you over here, I can't see a thing. On my lap? Well, that's inconvenient for me, but it looks like it gives you guys better lighting. What if I put it over here? It seems fine. But now I can't see, so that makes it a lot harder. How come you guys can see it on stream, but I can't see it at all? That makes no sense. But I guess it's like, if you guys can't see it, but I can, it's... How would I do it? It's fine. It's not like you guys need to see it. It's just preferred. And then there's a waterfall going on in the background. As stated previously, I'm not doing all the details because that would suck. So it's going to be a little skewed. I'm definitely not upset about that at all. No, I'd never. Waterfall. We have a whole shrubbery of trees behind these things. But that's going to get in when I cut the stuff, so yeah. Okay, I'm not doing that. The tiki heads are getting revamped. I'm not dealing with this. I thought maybe I'd be fine, but no, apparently not. Dang it. Made a whole strike. That's terrible. So we have where it starts, and then I have to move it. Goodness, I'm gonna actually end up streaming a whole hour of me doing this. You know what they say, 7 billion times a charm. You're being cursed to go make friends? I don't see how that's a curse. Better yet, I also don't know what you mean. Make it too low now. It's a curse when you're antisocial. Well, of course, if you're antisocial, but there's no way people that are always on the internet would be antisocial, right? This one's also got wings on it. And they're much more dramatic than what I made, so. I didn't feel like measuring that. That's a lot of work. I'm lazy. What would I do? Maybe I take it out of this for now, because it's not helping. It's not really doing much. If anything, it hurts me. My eyes a little too small. Alright, this is gonna be hard. That's not good. Well, that's also not good. My pencil broke. I didn't want to have to resort to you, my detail pencil. Why wouldn't I want to use you? Probably because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, these are all the same face. And this one's ugly. Alright, I'm gonna be back. I need to go sharpen this, because this is how I do the big stuff. Uh, happened while I was gone. Sir James has disappeared. We must wreak havoc. Gobbledygook, trash, garbage. Got it. I should have just done this on a white piece of paper if I was going to do all this. I'm not drawing the peaks. That's a lot of details that I don't need to get into because that's not my kind of thing. Alright, now that that's done, I guess I have to draw the blue blur himself. Taking that into consideration, I think I want him to be around here in full form. So I need my mouse and I need to go look for a Sonic thing. Uh, S. Sonic. I'm not doing a realistic Sonic. That would cause problems. Oh, the logo. I have enough issues. There's a lot of curves in these Sonic things. So with the thing I said I wanted to do, I don't want to do. I hope that sounds fair. You're a god? I doubt that. Sadly. I don't know why you say sadly. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Sure. It's true. You eat? Okay. Have some of that. I'm gonna show off how mid I am. Me? What about me? I don't remember doing anything. The blue blur, of course. We need royal blue. And he has nice green emerald. I guess emerald eyes we'll go for. Or vivid. That seems fine. You eat me. Oh no! I'm so scared. Uh, maybe terracotta. No, I need something lighter. And I also need to figure out how to use markers. Brown gray. Anything else I need? I can do the black lines using pencils. Although maybe that's not actually ideal. I don't know. Then I have to scale this down heavily. What do I start with? This will start with spines. Should fit there. I can put the message here since there's not much I really like saying to people in general, let alone my siblings. So yeah. Uh, how much space do I need? Let's say this is spine one. Could I make do with spine two being here? Let's check the distance and see if I can scale it down. About 6 inches in width. And how big in height? 7. About six. A little over 5 and about 7 inches, I see. How can I scale that down? I don't think we've changed it to centimeters, right? I need something else to check for centis. Odd how we don't use the metric system, and yet we still use centimeters. Does this have centimeters on it? Dang, I've been lied to my whole life. Hold on, I have one more thing. Arms falling off. You have centimeters. Hey, you don't capture the size just about. Let's see, maybe. If I were to change it to just a little over 5, 2, 6, that would make it small. Oh, yeah, look, it extends. 15 centimeters by about 15 by 8 centimeters. 15 by 18. Why'd they make it so weird? So if it's 15 by 18, we can use multiple of 3. That would make it 5 and 6 still, so never mind. Maybe you're at 1, so 12 by 15. How'd that go? 12 is too big. Because 15 is way too big. Yeah, 15 is about 6 inches still. I think I have to make it small. I mean, I could do it on the card. On the actual card. No, but then it would give it away. Ah, I got it. On the inside. We have it to where these are connected, but it's got like a couple pages. So this. Oh, in the back. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest. I'm such a giga. Although I'm quite sure the markers bleed, so I need to be extra careful. But we do have a test paper, so let's try it on here. I'm a pretty light writer. Broad, fine. I'm going to try out fine. Yeah, that's pretty bad bleed. Ooh, gosh. So we go right through, so we need to do it on here. That's fine. I guess I'll start off with the test drawing using green, since, like, I can't draw in general, so yeah. Lopsided, I'm using absolutely nothing, because I know exactly not what I'm doing. About halfway in, we stop. Lower you a little more, and then we start the rise. Yeah, that seems to be about fine. Just joined Discord. Congratulations. I can't see that right now. I may have made that a little too big. Yeah, because that's almost as big as this. I need to make it a lot smaller. Ends at around the same place it begins, and then you make his ear. Goes a little more out. Be more broad here, around the same area that that is. Ouch. I messed up somewhere. You can see that this is clearly lopsided. Man, I'm doing it, but like, I think this is supposed to be more broad. Yeah, definitely more broad. Lot, lot. I've been checking this at all times to make sure I was on a decent enough line. Let's not actually do the ears till I get the other half of his face done. I'm gonna go. Seems to go about into the middle of the spine, so maybe a little broader. I'd say that one's fine. Then you come up a little off of this, make it a little curved. Then about until here. But practice, still need to make it look decent. I can hand this to him too. That way he'd see just how much effort I put into this, despite being bad at everything I do. Oh well, art mostly. Yeah, this is mid. Of course, what do we expect from someone that hasn't done something like this in years? Last time I legitimately tried art, I was like not of a significant age. One could say a youngling. If I- What's surprising is that this looks a lot more like silver. Too high. I'm really good, bro. Hey, I mean, I'm looking at a page, so I'm kind of copying. So I'd say I'm not that great. Now, if this was based on my memory, maybe I'd say I was better. No, I'm being too dramatic with this. It's not a straight line, it's more curved. Copy art is actually hard. It is. I think they need to be softer. Mm, No way when it comes to style, but the art itself isn't bad. Okay. I just need to copy it better for when I do the actual thing. So this is just the beginning. I have to make it smaller. So maybe I have to do it about 3 different times before feeling comfortable. This is torturous. Copying is actually your best skill in art, but it's still hard. Of course it is. I mean, the eye is about here. In reference to here. For you, it's easy. These eyes are not equal. You can copy anything, but it takes time. How long? I messed up on the eyes. Oh, I'll deal with it later. Sick. What characters in Dragon Ball are easy to draw? They're basic. Wrong there, by the way. Used the right there. That's crazy, considering the other person doesn't seem to know how to do that. Oh, God. I can't really check angles, and I don't really care enough to check angles. Actually, I think the first one's not broad enough. What type of characters or things do you like to draw? I think I guess that people like. Did I accurately represent how you sound right now? You draw all types of things, but not background. What? You scared of backgrounds? I went too far. That time I'm going. This time I'm going to broad. I need to just right angle. You hate drawing animals and no background sucks to draw. It's not that bad. Add some clump to the ears. You can put anything in animals' background, to be honest. I think that's too small again. I am pairing less. His ears are sharp, pointy. It just has to match their habitat. The correct use of there again, I cannot complain right now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but you can't draw animals unless demi-humans, and even then, they can be hard sometimes, like backgrounds. Yeah, I guess they just know how to use English, unlike some people named Trylock. Oh, this guy sucks. Oh, sorry, I can't seem to read what you just said. I think it got blocked by AutoMod. That don't look right. What am I doing? Because clearly his ears need to be thicker. And this looks like trash, so I need to fix it. I'm so glad I decided to test it before I just did it. Because this would be an insult to my brother. Even though I liked Sonic before he did, so technically, if anyone's being insulted, it's Sonic. Hmm. I know I don't feel like making it look the absolute best it can right now, but you do this thing if you're watching an anime. You draw characters from that anime when you're bored. Easy solution, just don't be bored. Lame sometimes. I like that part. Oh, I'm doing it too close. Well, that's had no over there. I'll just ignore them. Mm, opposite. Better than actual fan fiction. Never search I will do that on stream. If I want to get banned. Hey, this is a straight line. If I actually do the inside of his ears, would that make it easier? Or AO3 or the others, it will end you. Gosh, these people are talking about not searching for very fun stuff that people find fun and awesome and fun. Hmm, I think I gave up. I like this one. I hate this one. Hmm, looks like he has a dent in his head here. Okay. Honestly, mid, but it could have been worse. James shall be eaten tonight. Sherlock's weird. Dang it, my sister's gonna kill me. You're gonna sacrifice my guy. Is that the correct you are? Wait, I need some green. I could just draw. I don't want to draw it. I could just draw it. It's not. I thought not. He's too focused on proper writing than anything. Well, of course I am. Demon Slayer movie? It's funny that you mentioned Demon Slayer. Hold on, let me just show something off that my siblings made because they're absolutely insane. A collab between my little brother and little sister. It's a pretty big thing if you know what this is. So, it's just pretty interesting what those two can do when they work together. Just gonna keep showing it. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Still on it. You refuse to watch Demon Slayer? I wonder why. Too scary for you, baby? Oh, and that you should see them. I just want to show off what those two did. Hold on, let's go upside down. Nope. Nope. After I heard almost every day dies. Who's almost every day? Everyone. Oh, sorry. It must be that Disney Channel flow that got you. You don't trust anyone who doesn't like Demon Slayer? You should never trust anyone who doesn't like Demon Slayer. I mean, look at what my siblings did. People that like it are crazy, and people that don't like it are crazier, as you can see. There's a lot. I don't know what any of this means. Hold on, just still going. Oh my gosh, it got stuck. I hate this big sword. I love it. And we get to these, and then there's something in rainbow down here. I don't know what any of this means. I don't speak Japanese. I just think it's cool. And that was for Christmas last year. You don't mind it. Just happening. Favorite you don't want to start, and like you just started, just won't be watching it. Very talented, yes. They are indeed very talented. My brother did the folding to make the sword, and my sister did all the art because she's absolutely insane. Like what she did with, I forgot his name, Inosuke's sword. Swords, sorry, before I get something wrong. I don't know why she used blue, but it works. These aren't mine. These are for a different sibling. They're just in my room because I have a lot of space. But they made three swords for me, so I'm gonna get the other two and show those off as well, since I can. They really are. Now they also made me Shinobu's sword, because of course they did. What else would they make for me? The super cool, super awesome, awesome guy that is awesome and cool and can't do a single thing. Some kanji, I don't know what it means. Both sides, and the hilt. I think it's better if I show it off like this. Things I, of course, don't know, but it's nice to have. And then the final sword. The sword of my favorite character. Wait, that's not called the hilt, is it? Isn't that the grip? I don't know. Anyway, Rengoku. Because of course, there's a Rengoku sword. Or, not even sword. These are called katanas, I think. I don't know. I don't know, man. This isn't stuff I pay attention to. Stuff on both sides, and then this part. LLR, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna guess that's something good. If only I could show you Zenitsu's sword, but that belonged to my youngest sibling, and of course it ended up getting destroyed in some kind of way. Long live Rengo, yeah. Also, here's part of Zenitsu's sword, because I have it in my room since he destroyed it. And it says Merry Christmas 2020. Sorry, I just forgot how long ago that was. Oh, and if you didn't see, you know Demon Slayer would be even better if the Demon Slayers were demon, and yes, Rengoku must have lived. Time goes by, so it really does. I still remember being young, and that was a long time ago. You need to be fast, so why would they slay their own race? There's reasons why they would slay their own race. I mean, humans do it after all, so why wouldn't demons, right? Two ways to explain. Like they would swap places with the demons like the rules. I mean, I knew that. Not enough dead space between the messed up. Isn't that in the show though? There is demons trying to kill humans. That's the wrong there. But yeah, there's demons trying to kill humans, and there's demons trying to kill demons. Maybe. If that's not a spoiler, of course. Oh, I can't even get the tiny details on unless I'm using my tiny pencil. And then I can't even do it right. Well, I tried. That's the small kind of. You still don't understand Nezuko's character? Fan serve it. No. No. Technically, yes, but also no. I want to make one between these two, small and big, and I think that will be the final version. She should have just. That's crazy to say. Technically speaking, though, she did she not? Oh, pencils are reflective. Also, if she would have just died, that would have made it to where, what's his name? Tanjiro didn't really have a reason to do anything other than vengeance. Now he wants answers to change his sibling back. So it's kind of different. Because if he just wanted vengeance and to kill Muzan and Kibutsuji, then that'd be easy. But he has something holding him back and keeping him going at the same time. Yeah, he might have been stronger. He might have been weaker. Because now he has something to protect as well that can protect herself. Kinda whoop-de-doop-de. But if he didn't have her by his side, he could very well have been weaker because he'd have less to protect. And humans are very odd creatures that get stronger when they feel they have to protect something. And that's his little sister, so yeah. An elder brother that cares deeply for his family, wanting to protect his little sister, making him stronger. Yeah, that makes sense. You're right. Of course I am. Is that even a surprise? Sis. Uh, sis tupo. Is that like Italian or something? Oh, typo. I don't think that's Italian now, for some reason. Something tells me it's not. You're going. Bye bye now. Alright. Have a good day, Tarlock. I'm going to continue until I finish my little brother's car. Well, that's unfortunate. Am I making multiple or one card? One. It's just that this is my test page, so I can actually see if I can make Sonic correctly. For this, I was supposed to make his eyes or his brows a little lower, and his ears are really ugly. The main thing I want to do is actually make decent looking ears. I think I just figured out the main problem. It's supposed to be thin here, but thicker here. So that could be what my entire issue has been. Misplacing the thickness. Which means this technically looks better to me. But yeah, if I was making multiple cards, I would have had to start this a while ago. Because this is, what, just one day? I don't have a lot of time. But I guess technically, if I'm giving this to him, it would be multiple cards, so yeah. Ooh, I just realized that this is really bad. I can make a comeback. Mm. Yeah, look, this is what happens when you don't do things the right way. That's his forehead. This is his face. It made it too big. That's actually not bad, I guess. Feel better than you? I wouldn't say all that. You watch any streamers or YouTubers? Of course I do. I watch people like Lazy Matman, or Sinvicta sometimes, Huts, got Lonslow. I watch a lot of Isaac streamers. I can say that. Or well, tubers. I watch them mostly on the tube. Ew, that bad. I've just been really not watching people as much as of late because A, I'm lazy, and B, there's no real point, I guess you could say. No, that's lopsided. I think it's because this is too straight. If I add a bit of a curve to it, it's not curvaceous enough. Off on a lower rise. How could I do the? Oh, that's what I get for not practicing up on drawing it for years. He looks deranged. Like, absolutely deranged in the last one. Oh, you guys don't get a good angle on this. Like, first one looks more like Sonic than the last one, which looks deranged and psychopathic. Absolutely amazing. That's three Sonics and a lip. I'm not good at this. 2 hours. Oh my gosh, I should be done by now. Wait, I can stream this tomorrow too. Because this is all I have for Green Hill Zone. Uh, let me turn out the light. Because apparently you guys see better in the dark. With this in my lap or nearby. Well, focus. It's pretty lightly treaded since I want to actually erase the pencil marks. But I tried. Ah, wait, this is a phone. Just Green Hill Zone. Or at least like the first screenshot of it. It's nice. Thank you. I tried harder than I've ever tried before for drawing because I haven't done it in literal years. I could do better. But that time is not now. I think last thing I want to do is make a Sonic on here. Which means it's time for the hard part. Actually doing it in a good way. I might just go for Big Sonic. That might be best. Or should I do Sonic and Tails? Nah, that's boring. Who needs Tails? I like Tails. He's cool. Does TNT Destroy have the same username? Yes, he does. You still did it wrong, but like, it's still the same. Well, let's center the page. Is my thing dying? Ouch. It's wrong, but I've been trying to play with him and his brother. I don't know if they still play Roblox or not. They do. Don't worry about it. The only thing is, I don't, because I don't like Roblox. Okay, that's about where it is. Do I still play Warzone right now? I don't like Call of Duty. As much as I used to play it, it's just mid. Whoa, my eyes suck. It's it's also full of bots, so I get decent scores in it still, which is fun to think about. Think for this. Yeah, true. I remember how we used to make fun of things like Fortnite, but now Fortnite is the better game, so it's kind of like that sucks. You still haven't played the new season? Fortnite or COD? Both. Games I'm all too surprised. You don't have a console? That's unfortunate. You've seen they removed the battle bus. It's back now. It was gone for a temporary time, but they added it back. Because of course, that's like half the game right there. Didn't last. Most things don't. But that's just how people are with change. Ooh, that's a bad circle. Oh, I have a bot? That's mine. I think that's what you meant. Is that a mod? Mod bot. Think of it like that. I'm being dramatic enough with this. Nope, now it's ugly. You just made your mom a birthday card last week. Last week. I must have forgotten birthdays again. It's like a skill I have. It's the ability to forget everything that I should probably remember. About halfway into the mouth. more enough. Is that more of a 45-degree angle? Yeah, it's about 45 degrees. I think. Do I have a protractor? I don't think I have a protractor. I could use my phone, but I'm currently using that for something else. Hmm, that's something they made us do back in school. Can't do that. I have swords. Scissors. That's about 45-degree angle. We use scissors to test an angle. Okay, around here, and the other one also at 45 degrees, about halfway through the mouth. Barely a difference in the degrees. It's fine, I don't care. I care. It looks bad. Pencil's not sharp enough to feel like it hurts. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Yeah, I should be ending stream soon. What time is it? Uh, 7:30. Oh my gosh. I think what I'll do is finish the line art and then I'm just going to end stream. I think that sounds fair. I don't have anything I could use as a protractor. That would be very helpful. No? Okay, guess I'll just cry about it then. Where's the ruler? That is basically a protractor if you don't think about it. So looking at this, I just need to do the opposite, which is about here. It has to be able to make an X, so it has to be straight along the line like this. Like that. Is that actually the same angle? This is the problem with not being able to use my phone. This W. Nah, that's not fair. That's not fun. That sucks. I feel like it's supposed to be between these two. So instead of here, it's be something more like here. Now, it'd be funny if I had it going the opposite direction. Is it long enough? About an inch. About an inch. Do you guys know the right? I do not. Too long again. Oh, I'm so sad. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Man, I'm just really bad at the ears. This is around where it should peak. And it starts going inward, stopping it around here. I didn't let the peak stay for long enough. You know, the peak is a lot shorter in the actual art. Yeah, I messed it up again. Whoop-de-doo, I suck. What is this? Oh, he looks flat-headed. I know, right? That's so mean, Trylock. Who's been mean to you? We're all so kind in chat. No, everyone called Twilight Cup. Lies as if. Oh wow, now I'm nice. I don't know what I did. I was trying to be mean. Let's see. Look at that. Trylock's bullying me. Oh, I'm crying. Sob, sob. Wah, wah. Can't you see I'm being bullied by Trylock? A little bit bigger, but I think I need them to be thicker and bigger. Of course, of course. He's just being a whiny baby. I'm insufferable. Wrong your, by the way. If you're gonna call me something, at least use the right your. Maybe I should just fully embrace the bad ears. Still, it's fine. They don't really mean anything by it. In fact, that means that they like what's going on. I know, it's weird, but you know, they're just a kind of masochist of sorts, I guess you could say. Don't listen to him. Yeah, don't listen to the one who's right, because he's too right. Causes such problems for you, doesn't it? He's lying. Oh, I'm lying so much. Can't you tell? These ears are not equal. He's a liar. I am. If you couldn't tell based on who's currently speaking about things that could be misconstrued or lied about. Dang, this is absolute butt cheeks. What is this? For a noob, I can take it. Clearly, I need to touch up on my skills because, oh my gosh, that's bad. Man, call me a liar all you want, because I'm clearly the one lying. Okay, it's not bleeding through. Yes, I am lying. Yep, totally. I speak lies. Well, considering I just said I'm the one lying and you're saying I speak lies, that means I'm telling the truth and that you're the one lying. Think about that real quick. Beep boop, no brain detected. Dang, you can't just be mean to everyone, Trylock. Everyone will think you're a not nice person. I'm rude. Oh, it does bleed through. Oh, that's bad. Oh well, cry bad, I guess. Good boy. So, Nani? What did I just say? I think what's bad is I don't know how to use markers. James, nah, he's a bad one. You. No, I'm not a good boy. I'm a bad boy. Yes, I did just say that out loud for everyone in the house to hear. This is gonna look like trash. Alright, we're gonna stick with broad. You know what? I should stop, because I'm making it look worse. You're gonna say something to Mari, but never mind. All because you're scared. Huh. I give up on the color part. I'm not good with those. I guess that's where I'm gonna end it for today. I'm not a bad slime slurp. Is this a reference to Rimuru? I wonder. Anyway, that's where I'm ending it. So, good night, everybody. I've been streaming for too long. And, bye bye. Very fun cam stream, I guess.